The most common misconception I see is when people think and tell me that I don't have bad focus even though I watch TikTok and shorts every day and I need my phone wherever I go. Like, bro, do you listen to yourself? If you try to deny it, it won't get better. That's just like you're in a burning house and you're like covering your eyes and say, it's fine. The reality is that you do have bad focus, you just don't realize it because you have forgotten how living with good focus was like. And yeah, I'm talking to you, who is daydreaming and not paying attention in school, only thinking about his video games the whole day. When do you want to address this problem? In a week? A month? A year? Instead, I propose that you start right now. Only about 6% of viewers make it till the end. Kinda ironic, because if you're clicking away, then you probably need it the most. But if you got the balls to increase your focus right now, then make this video full screen, no scrolling to the comments, no 2x speed, and no second tab on Pornhub. Just you focusing on this video. During high school I got the infamous reputation of daydreamer, because my mind was everywhere else but the classroom, because of my bad focus and attention span. But now I'm one of the most present and focused people that I know, only surpassed by my grandma. Most of this progress can be credited to consuming less short form content and my constant training to get better focus. Imagine you could see a timer above you that tells you how much time you spent learning, and then you can see another timer that displays the time you were focused during this task. If you subtract the time you focused from the time you studied, then you can see the time you wasted. Because if you don't focus, it will look like you study, but in actuality your mind is elsewhere and the studying has no point. Recently I watched Anno Human's podcast and I found an interesting tool that changed the way I went about getting into this focused state and immediately getting focused. I would say this is the one thing that you're missing if you want to get immediately into this focused state and almost not flow state, but the precursor of flow state. And I didn't see anybody else talking about it, so you will be the first one to know. They did a study where they had two groups of people running to a finish line. And one group was told nothing, to just run to the finish line, and the other group was told to really focus their vision on the finish line. And the group who focused was 20% faster, and it was reported that it was 20% easier for them, or it felt easier. That's incredible, but just focusing their vision, they were able to get into a more focused state where it was easier for them to do the task. But how does it work for me and you? Because obviously we don't have a finish line at home, right? Actually it's quite simple, just narrow down your vision to a point outside of your reach for like 30 to 90 seconds, and depending on how long you focus, you will see a rise in blood pressure, which will make you more alert to take action. For me, I feel this in my palms of my fingers. I feel like they get warmer and it just feels like I'm ready to take action. And you know, like, if you focus your vision and everything around it gets blurry, then you know that's the right state. That's perfect. And I use this basically for anything. For like in the gym, before an exercise, I really focus on one point. Or for example, before my work, before I record, before I write, before whatever. If you want to be focused and ready to do this task, then just perform this 30 to 90 seconds of focusing your vision. The most effective and best way to regain your focus is by simply just meditating, which I mention in like every video, so by this time I think you should already know that meditating is like the go-to habit on self-improvement. And just like video games, meditating will improve your mental capabilities. And that's like one of the most important skills in the game, and in the game of life it's the same. Just pick out a few minutes of your day where you don't get disturbed and just sit down and meditate. And it's not so hard to do like a 1 minute of meditation, right? Everybody can do that. And if this helps you, then why wouldn't you try it? It's a no-brainer. It's like one of the easiest habits to do, which gives you like the most reward. It's like the best ROI action that you can take for increasing and changing your life. Yeah. Stay focused, give me a fist bump. Bye. If you want to know the sciencey stuff about why this works, then just go to the Anno Human podcast about reaching your goals or focusing on your goals.
Hey you, what's your routine, mate? Doing nothing? Alright, that's a good one. Yeah.